What's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning into my channel, Angry Super Monkey Rage. Just to let you know, I am the gamer of the family, but The Sims 4 is not really one that I play very often. This is one that we bought for my wife, so it is one that I'm learning to play at the moment. There are things that I still don't really know, and that I'm still going to learn, which you will be able to watch me and learn with me if you don't know. So I do play games such as Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, or other games such as Red Dead Redemption sometimes, Grand Theft Auto, but never really Sims 4. So with that being said, what I'm going to be doing in this series is the 100 Baby Challenge. This is one that I heard from my wife. She watches a few people, other people play this and do the challenge itself, so we figured it would be fun for me to check it out. Now the difference with this is I'm going to be playing a male Sim. Usually I'm assuming that this is done with female Sims. That's not what we wanted. Let's exit out of here. But I'm going to be doing it with a male Sim to simulate the same challenge. The rules of the challenge are you have to have 100 babies. Now, obviously, from what I understand, eventually your Sim does not have the capability of having more kids, grows old, sometimes dies. So once that Sim dies, we take the youngest young adult in the family and they pick up the baton. Now, usually you're not allowed to have anybody live with you during this time. So with the male being the main Sim, I believe the mom has to live in the house with you when the child gives birth, and go from there. Once the mom gives birth, we will be booting the mom out of the house and keeping the baby and going on our next endeavor. Now, as for the babies themselves, once the baby reaches its natural age to grow up and have his birthday, or when all the skills of that baby are at least level 3, you can age that baby. Otherwise, you have to keep the baby as is. So with that being said, we're going to check it out. I will probably go into more detail as the more I learn to make sure we are all on the same page on this. And let's go ahead and make our Sim. We are going to be doing the customized personality, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's start with an easy question. What age am I? We're going to start with a young adult. Obviously, we need to be young enough to have as much time as possible to get funky with the ladies. Friend trips and falls in my home. What is my reaction? My honest reaction is I'd probably point and laugh. That is something that is pretty funny. I've done it before, and my friends have laughed at me, so why not laugh at them? What are my thoughts on aliens? Someday we'll find them. I really do think they're out there someday. Whether they'll walk among us or not, I don't think we're that interesting to them. So we'll find them. That's up to them what they do next. There is something I want but can't afford. What do? Can I steal it? I can steal it. Seeing as that was my first reaction, we're going to go with that. How close to the water do I want to be? I like swimming. Let's see. Stand, drive boats. Snorkeling sounds fun. I'd have gills if I could. I wouldn't have gills, but snorkeling sounds fun.
Oh,
I see trash all over the beach. What do? Try not to add to the mess. It's between these two, but let's be honest. I'm not going to go out of my way to clean everything up. Maybe some things here and there if it's close by.
Oh, yes.
My friends need someone to watch their child. I'm the person for the job. I love kids. Kids are always something. And plus, hey, we're trying to have as many kids as possible, so why not? Someone ate the last slice of my pizza. I can solve this mystery. I'll treat everyone as a suspect. I'm better off without it. We're all better off without pizza, but I'm going to treat everybody as a suspect. If that's the last piece and I wanted it, I'm going to be upset. The internet is for inspiration, making money, llama memes. So another thing about this challenge is you cannot have a job outside of the house. So you have to make money from home. So internet is the way to go. What do I like to do outdoors? Fishing, gardening, or digging up treasure? Well, why not some treasure? If we know where it's at, I'm going to take it.
Oh, yes, enough.
My family wants me to respect tradition. What does that mean for me? To me. What does that mean to me? Honoring tradition is important. I'll forge my own traditions. Traditions are for me. I've kind of forged my own traditions. I haven't been really much on that. Ooh, I like this gentleman right here. Not really digging the pants. Don't know where those are going for. Nice to meet you. Feel free to assign my gender, adjust my appearance, and select my clothing. We're definitely changing the clothing. That is... yikes. Alright, what do we got going on? What is that? Big happy family. Sweet, that's what we wanted. We are also evil. That's going to be fantastic for this item. We're mean. This is going to be great for this challenge. It's going to make fun things happen. These Sims tend to be happier than other Sims. Well, that's an interesting conversation. So the name that I have picked out, there's one that I picked out before. We're going to stick with it. We're going to do Scott Viper. I like, oh, that's just regular Scott. I don't know why. There we go. Let's do Scott Viper. That's a name that one of my friends said at one point, and I actually kind of like it. So we're going to do Scott Viper. Let's go ahead and change his clothes. Don't know about the appearance. We could just do random. Let's do random a couple times. See what happens. Those hips. Those thighs. That's kind of scary. Okay. That more looks like a Scott Viper. We can actually stick with that, and I don't mind the clothes. What do we got going on for formal? Not going to happen. Let's change the shirt. Looks more like we're going to some hospital, like we're a nurse at some point. Let's go ahead and be a little suave. Let's change the pants. Shoes can stay. Glasses can stay. Sportswear. Why are you wearing a sweater? There we go. Don't mind the bracelet. Let's keep the goatee. Wish we could give him a little rat tail. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Nightwear. This dude in sweaters, man. There we go. Let's go to a party. Sweater. Again. How cold is it outside? Let's go pink. There we go. He's going to a party in that. Not too bad on the swimwear. So let's go ahead and end this character creation. Scott Viper. A little suave look going on. Can we change poses? Hey. Why not? Hey, buddy. Alright, that's the one we're looking at. We're looking at you, ladies. So when I said earlier you can't leave the house, that's only for a job. You can leave the house to go on dates, you can leave the house to run errands, but for a job itself, you have to make income doing anything that is inside the house. You are not able to leave the house for an entire day just to get a job. And in a way, technically, if somebody's living in your house, which is against the rules, but we're going to kind of modify it a little bit just for the mom to give birth in the house, the mom is not allowed to help out in finances as well. You have to do it on your own. So that'll be a challenge, especially once we start getting up there on kids. It'll be nice to have a couple older kids, a little young adults to help around the house. I think it's young adults or kids. Young adults can get money. I think they can get jobs as well, so that'll help. And, oh, I'm supposed to be picking a house. I thought things were loading. So where do we want to live? Let's see. Newcrest. There's absolutely nothing here. Can't live in Newcrest, so let's not live in Newcrest. Magnolia Prime, Windenburg. Where would everybody be? Glimmerbrook? See if there's any good houses in Glimmerbrook. An empty lot on Glimmerbrook. So let's not do that. That would have been fun. The beach, maybe? This little beach. Let's see. Little lagoon look. Here we go. Now we're getting somewhere. I like this one over here. Let's check this out. 1 bedroom, 1 bath. What is going on? Why can't I? Let's click on it. I've got to click over here. Confirm. Furnished. We definitely want it furnished. What ladies would not want to be with a guy in a beach house? You have to admit that is a step in the right direction. So first and foremost, it looks like we make $70 an hour so I can treasure hunter, but as I said, we cannot do that. So let's go ahead and first things first, let's quit our job. With the school bus. I don't know what is up with the school bus. Let's quit. Alright. Oh, too bad. Alright, can we join a career? Can we be a writer? Or what options do we have for stay-at-home dads? Cannot be an actor, cannot be a doctor. Business critic. Can you be a critic? No, it looks like you have to go places to be a critic. Maybe a painter. Painters can paint at home and sell them for money on that one. A writer. I've done writer before on one of my last ones, so maybe we'll do that. That one is you make a lot of money over time. Takes a minute to kind of get up. So we're gonna see a writer come into play. So let's go check out the house, see what we're working with. It does not look like I have any separate rooms, so that's oh, the bathroom is separate, but that is it. And then you've got a back door, and it looks like, can you jump off? Swim here, skinny dip. Hello. Back float, swim around. No, it doesn't look like you can jump off, so I don't know why there's such an opening. We need a desk and we need a computer, if I understand correctly. So let's go ahead and we have $663 to start. So let's see what we can get to start our career as a writer. What am I looking for? Here we go. There we go. Desks. What is a cheapo desk? $300, $65. Oh, those aren't desks that I'm looking for. I need something cheap. $300 looks to be the cheapest that we can go. So since we're doing that, let's go ahead and pick a color. I do not see any difference in any of these colors. So we're just going to stick with blue and black. Let's go ahead and stick this gentleman right here. We need a chair. Hopefully we can afford all this. $30, $55. We're going to go with $30. And then last but not least, we need to buy a computer, which we cannot afford. So that is a step in the right direction. If I remember correctly, you can buy some books. So let's go ahead and get this here. Let's go back into play and let's see if we can afford a book. Nope, we don't want to do that. Let's see if we can afford a book to help write better and get our skill in writing. So, no. No! Vampire novels, I don't want to purchase book. I'm not trying to buy Twilight. Good old Twillet is not going to be in this. Charisma might be helpful, but we're not looking for charisma. Writing, volume 1. Let's buy one of these books. Let's go ahead and cancel whatever book he's about to read. And we're going to instead throw this into our file and get that going. So let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit, and we will continue once he gets this book read. Okay, it looks like we're not done reading yet, but it looks like somebody came to our door, and it is a female. And she's our neighbor, so let's go ahead and invite her in and get to know her a little bit, because that's the whole point of the game. You got to find the women, you got to get with the women, and it looks like they are coming to us. So we are going to invite both of these ladies in, do a friendly introduction to them both, and try to get some action going. It's Kava, made by Layla Ilez. Let's go ahead and keep chatting, do a little bit of a heartfelt compliment, and see if we can actually get them on our side and get some phone numbers exchanged. So it looks like we just learned that she is a watercolor dabbler. That's going to be interesting. I don't even know what a watercolor dabbler is, but we will continue to feel her out and see if she's a good fit, which of course at this point pretty much sure they're all going to be a fit. So let's keep going on trying to get her friendship up and see what we can get.
Bobsini, Nabora, Shazzle, Subao Havery, Umfront Nibahana.
Alright, what is this guy doing in here? We don't want any dudes. Can we do a rude introduction to this guy? You are distracting and you are competition, sir. Get out of my house. Throw a drink. Imply mother is a llama. I'm going to imply your mom's a llama, and then I'm going to try to not talk to you. Okay, my guy's taking a bathroom break, but I don't know why I can ask for everybody else to leave, and this dude is just not at all planning on getting out of here. I don't want him in my house. Can I kick him out? I've insulted him a few times. I've tried to be mean, and he still just is here. Let's not. So let's try to ignore him. Alright, we're going to see if she is single, if Layla is single. So let's figure this. Oh, that's probably why he's not leaving. We've got the island welcome wagon. These are part of the island welcome wagon. Alright, well, this is an interesting turn of events. It looks like Oleana and Layla are married together to each other. Okay. That might cause issues, but you know what? They're here. Let's see what happens. Oh, well, I guess they're leaving. So we're going to have to figure out where we can find some more individuals, because it does not look like Oleana and Layla are possible candidates. You never know. Like I said, I have not played this game. Maybe we can get a 2-for-1 deal. As bad as that sounds, it is a possibility. Who knows? It looks like Oleana is leaving and Layla is staying here. So let us... And that did not work out. But thank you for just throwing your plates and stuff on the ground, because that is very helpful. Let's go ahead and stop eating for a minute. Let's go ahead and put that down on the table. Or you can just stand there. There you go. Let's clean these up. But we're going to continue to read our writing volume 1 and hopefully get that skill up here very soon. Alright, so he finished reading the book, but he did not actually gain any levels. But we're going to take a quick nap because I don't know why he's not sleeping on the bed itself. Oh no! It looks like I have to actually quit this job because it looks like I'm going to have to leave my house. So that's great. So like I said, you can't have a job that makes you leave the house. So it does not look like even writer is one that I can have. Good thing I figured that out before he actually left the house because I don't want to break any rules that I am aware of. So we're going to quit that job. But that means we still have to find a way to actually write a book. Alright, so we found a library. Hopefully they've got a few computers here. I do not have one at the house and I can't afford a computer. So I need to find a way to write a book without having to buy a computer at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and write some books and try to get them completed and published so we can start making some money. And we're still in our swimsuit, so why not? Alright, what are we going to name this book? Let's say How to Get the Ladies Fast. Farced. How to Get the Ladies Fast. That'll be our first children's book. That'll be nice. Let's not do that as a children's book. That's the worst children's book ever. I forgot that we're doing a children's book. Let us do The Little Toaster That Could. There we go. That sounds a little bit better. A little bit of my childhood going on there. Alright. That'll be our first children's book. Let's see if we can get that done, written, and sold. Okay, I don't know what happened. He just kind of left. We need to finish writing, so let us finish. Oh, Scott finished writing. Okay, so we finished the book. We're very low, very hungry, and we need to pee. I don't know where he went. He's barbecuing in his swimsuit at 2:30 in the morning. So that makes him happy. Why not? Very fast hamburgers. So let's go ahead and eat some hamburgers. Why not? Since he went through the trouble of making them. But then we gotta find a bathroom. So let's go ahead and head to the house after he's done eating. So let's go ahead and go home. Hello. Let's jog by you. Oh, I thought that was a woman. Alright, back at the house. I think in order to publish it, we want to self-publish, I guess. So at least we have some money going. Let's go ahead and get him some food in his belly, get him some sleep, and we will head back to the library and try to get some sort of income before we start hitting on the ladies. If we see any on the way or at the library, let's go ahead and stop and chat. Alright, we got food in our belly, we got a good night's sleep, we're going to go ahead and take a shower. It looks like that self-published book gave us $4 whole. So we are right on track on being broke. This is a great start. So let's go ahead and get back and see if we can change that $4 to $6, maybe even $8 a day. That would be fantastic. That's how much money I make. Why not? Alright, we're back at the library, and it does look like we have some visitors here as well. So let's go ahead and chat with... Who is this? The librarian, Riley. Why not? We're going to be here for a minute. We're not going to sit in the chair that she's sitting in. But let's go ahead and say hello. Friendly, funny. No, not funny introduction. Let's go ahead and start a friendly introduction. It looks like she had a few little hearts. She's playful, so maybe that'll work to our advantage. Let's see what we can get going with her. Alright, so we just found out Riley's single, so finally we have somebody that might actually be a good start to our challenge, because so far it has not started off very well. Had 2 women, but they were married to each other, and I don't think that they would be very interested in helping me. So Riley, the librarian, I asked her about her career. Surprise, she is a librarian. But she seems like something that we can get to know. So let's go ahead and compliment her appearance. Let's start getting a little romantic. She's playful. Maybe that'll work to our benefit again. And we will go from there. And we have another candidate, Lily. So maybe we'll chat with her a little bit after. Alright, we're going in for our first hug. We flirted a little bit. Let us see. Yay, we got a friendly hug. I think that was friendly. But Alright, let's go ahead and take a break from her. Let's go ahead and start writing another book and hopefully get a little more income. So once we start getting babies, we have ways to afford everything, and then hopefully I can get a computer at the house so I'm not having to go everywhere and go from there. Wow, she does not look like she's happy, and she had to go to the bathroom or not. Yeah, we're just going to go with that. One blue shoe, a tale of lost and found. That sounds invigorating. Alright, it looks like we got our second book done, and I really have to use the restroom, but in that process I did not realize this until it was too late. One of the ladies that came in, somebody new, we were very mean to and lost a few points. Hopefully we can make that up later. So being evil and liking and enjoying tormenting other people is just not going to make this challenge very easy. So I got to stay on top of him and make sure he does not continue to do that on his own. If he acts on his own, it's going to turn disastrous. So with that being said, let's come over here and talk to Riley a little bit. And it looks like we have Cassandra up here. So let's do a friendly introduction to Cassandra. He's bored because he's not tormenting anybody. Too bad. But let's get these ladies' information and contact numbers, and then we'll head back to the house and try to self-publish that book to try to make a little bit more money. I just got ran into by a bike. Alright, back at the home. Let's go ahead and right off the bat, let's self-publish this book. And it looks like we'll get some food and some rest, and let's send a text to one of the ladies just to keep that going. How do we text? Send a text. Layla. See, we've got a decent friendship with Layla, but let's go ahead and send a text to Riley. Just to let her know that we're here. And then let's go ahead and get some food, and then we'll get some sleep, and then we will go from there. Alright, we're back at the library. It is 6:36 a.m. Let's go ahead and try to get another book written. It does not look like anybody's here. Nope, I don't want to write jokes. I want to write another book. So let's write a genre book, and we can write short stories now. So let's go ahead and shoot a couple of those out there and see if those are any better than the children's books. So we're halfway through the short story, but it looks like somebody else came in, so we're going to go ahead and take a quick break from the short story and see if we can introduce ourselves to Bella Goth. I like that name. So we're going to go ahead and chat with Bella Goth for a little bit and see if we can get anything going with there while Riley does some push-ups, because a librarian needs to stay in shape. But while Riley does some push-ups, hopefully she's distracted, and we'll go ahead and be friendly with somebody else. Alright, Bella is married, so we're going to go ahead and keep writing and try to finish this book. We did get $8 whole, so we doubled our income. Heck yeah, good start. And hopefully with this other book, we will add an additional $4 unless it's worth more. Alright, our short story is done, and we are now currently at level... Where's our writing? We're at level 4 writing, so that's a good start. We can hopefully write some decent books. We're going to head home, self-publish, and then try to see if somebody wants to hang out. Alright, so we called Riley and chatted with her a little bit. We went ahead and invited her over. Can't really get anywhere if you don't hang out with them. And, you know, the bed is right here. She's right here sitting at an empty desk wondering why it's empty. We're so close to getting this challenge on the road, and he thinks it's hilarious that his desk is empty as he cuts tomatoes, very hectic-like. Alright, let's see if we can get a little more friendly with her. Let's do a pickup line, let's flirt, exchange numbers. Gotta exchange numbers. I don't know why I'm exchanging numbers. I had her number, I called her, and I asked her out on a date, or not on a date, but I asked her to come over. So, asking for her number is kind of redundant at this point. She's already over here because I called her. But it's romantic, it might help. So let's ask a risque question. Who does not like a good risque question as we eat and shove stuff into our mouth? Alright, Scott Viper is constantly shoving food in his mouth. I don't know why he likes to eat so much, but I'm trying to get him to chat with her more, and he just wants to eat. So we're going to do a bold pickup line. He's confident. I figured, why not? He's perfect attitude for a bold compliment, or to go wash a bowl, because that's what I told him to do. Do they listen to you 100% of the time, or is it just whatever they do, whatever? Because I tell him to do something and he does something completely different half the time. I don't understand. Pow pow pow. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and embrace. I don't know how to get her to woohoo, but it looks like the physical aspect of it, as far as we can go, is embrace. So hopefully that'll unlock something else and we can get moving on this whole baby challenge. Well, okay, we tried to confess attraction and that did not go over well. We got some points lost on that one, so I don't know. Let's see if we can do a smooth recovery, because I thought we were on a good track and that didn't end as I thought it did. It's not good. I don't know what he's doing. This is what I'm talking about. I told him to smooth things over and he goes and sits at an empty desk. Alright, here we go. Ooh, we can kiss her hand now. Let's see if that works, because confessing our attraction went over great to the point where we lost some attraction, but hey, kissing her hand might work better. He's confident. And it disappeared entirely. First kiss! Let's do it. Oh, snap. Mwah! Alright, so even though we confessed our attraction and she did not like us back, she was more than willing to give us a kiss. So this is probably the hussy we're looking for. We're getting that up there. Oh my god, try for a baby. Let's try for a baby in the shower. We're totally doing that. We're not going to ask for her to be, well, we might actually, hang on. Might actually, oh no, try for a baby. Go, no, no, what are you doing? Where are you going? Where did she go? Oh, she stopped. No. Let's try for a baby. Okay, we're going to ask for her to be our girlfriend after we woohoo and try for a baby. I don't know how this is going to work out, though. If she's pregnant, do we have to get her into the house automatically right away? Break out the candles, make it romantic. Scott is about to woohoo for the first time. We're going to need to buy a baby crib with our $75. Alright, we're going to go ahead and give her a residence key, but let's see if she can be our girlfriend and hopefully get her moved in for a little bit. If she's got a job, we're just going to have her quit because she cannot have an income to make this as fair as possible. And that woohoo made it very up. And it looks like she said yes. Alright, she is our girlfriend. Let's see if we can get her to move into the house, and then we will see. I don't want to propose. Can you get her to just move into the house? I need you in the house. Profess undying love. Okay, let's profess undying love. Let's see if she wants to stay the night. And I don't see where we can have her just live with us. Can she just... Ooh, she's hungry. Does that mean she's pregnant? Okay, I don't know how to get her to move into the house without proposing to her. I don't know if I need to propose to her and then just boot her out afterwards. Is that the only way she can live into the house? I'm going to have to do some research on that. So at least now it looks like we have our first baby in the oven. I don't know how to double check. I don't know how to get her into the house. So I'm going to go ahead and do some research on that. We're going to end the video here. And hopefully next time I get her to move in with us. Uh-oh. I don't know what the handcuffs are for. But she seems miserable, so she might be pregnant. So let's go ahead and end the video here. Let me do some research on seeing how we can figure this out. If you know how to get her to move into the house without having to propose to her, leave it in the comments. Go ahead and hit that like and follow and subscribe if you can. And let's get this journey on the road with our first baby. If you have any name suggestions for the first baby, boy or girl, go ahead and throw those down in the comments. I will check it out. Hopefully have our second video up here soon for this episode. And go from there. Thank you for joining me. And let's have some babies, shall we?